Hello, my beautiful Leos. It's so nice to see you again. So nice to sit with you, bring our energy together, and see what develops, right? See what comes out. Okay, so this is for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising. Those just intuitively guided. Eventually I think I would just like to leave out all signs, and I don't know. Because I don't want you to focus, just on the sign. And I don't know why I'm saying that already. We'll see. Maybe something's going to come up where that could be an issue. Okay, guys, so this is for April 2018. We are currently in Mercury retrograde, so we got to be careful of our tongues, of our ego, of our thoughts. But not overanalyze at the same time. This is definitely, it goes direct on the 15th of April. So this is definitely a good time to keep yourself preoccupied. I feel like when the planetary aspects are heavy, and not that they're even going to be heavy, though I do believe Saturn's going to go retrograde. Yet it also has a beautiful aspect to you, the sun. So, I don't know, it could be fantastic for you. Okay, so we just want to keep that in mind. I always recommend watching your astrology first. Know what's happening with the planets within your own sign. You certainly don't have to, but I definitely think that would help. Or watching it after. Okay, all right. I'm not going to keep talking. We're going to get into the reading. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, those intuitively guided, even those cross-watching. Ask for messages for the month of April and going forward. What we need to know. The energy that best suit us. And any advice. Any advice. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to use the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. And we're going to pull 6 cards, and then we're going to use the Tarot Luminato that will be part of the reading, okay? And then we'll decide what clarifiers as we go along. Okay, let's get our energy calm. Let's see what we need to know for April. What do we need to know for April? Wait. I have the 7 of Pentacles. I believe you had this in your last reading too. And I have to say, that energy has come up so much. And even though there may be some heavy aspects planetary-wise, man, it just feels like everyone is about to receive. And I know it can't be everyone, right? Because we're all on different energetic levels. We've all planted different seeds of intention. But, I don't want to exclude you either. So, it could be different levels for different people. But, man, I just feel like things are coming. Things are definitely coming. We have the 5 of Pentacles. First thing I'm going to say is look at the earth that you're getting in your reading, Leo. Well, both cards hold a worry. 7 of Pentacles is about learning patience, right? Learning patience until our seeds come to the surface, until the plants bloom, however you want to look at that. And then the Five of Pentacles can certainly be, when you're worried about your finances. You can be worried about a job, losing a job, or will I receive the job that I truly want? So I have to say, I like that the Seven of Pentacles is showing up first. Because I feel some of the energy that's coming out or will be coming out is about letting go of these fears. Because especially with the Seven of Pentacles being your first card, it can certainly include, much like the Nine of Swords, unnecessary worry. But unnecessary worry about your material world in some way, okay? You could certainly be worrying about home. Let me clarify that. This is unnecessary worry, though. Through the Seven of Pentacles, it's unnecessary worry. And through Seven of Pentacles, where the worry is probably coming from, is having to wait, having to have some patience, or having to had patience. And sometimes that patience can seem like it needs to go on forever, so we stop believing in these seeds of intention. We stop believing that they will show. But they will show because, it's just the way the world works, I believe. The Seven of Pentacles is you creating your life. Okay, let's get the rest of the cards. Oh, jeez. I have the Chariot. Okay. So, I just did Virgo's reading last night, and they also had 2 sevens bookending their middle card. Different cards, but sevens nonetheless. I'm trying to I can't remember what they had in between. And I'm saying that because this Chariot, let me bring this down. This Chariot is moving into the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like the Chariot is now the ability to, well, first of all, seeing those seeds of intention coming to the surface. And, one of these seeds of intention is movement. I have to say, with the Chariot on the right side, for many of you, I don't feel like this has even come in yet. I feel like this is yet to come, which is beautiful. You may have started to see things turning around, things starting to go in your favor, that type of thing. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, guys. Chariot does ask us to have self-discipline, though. Right? Balance. Yin and yang balance. So, could be the universe waiting for that balance, which is truly your higher self waiting for that balance. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Empress. I'm only saying because Virgo also got this card. Of course, you are neighbors. So, you could certainly share some energy. For some of you, you could certainly be on the cusp. We have the Seven of Wands. Look at the sevens, guys. 3 sevens. In triangle. 3 sevens. And then we have the Moon. So we have Cancer or Pisces. When I look at the Chariot, I think of Cancer, Pisces. When I look at the Moon, I think of Pisces, Cancer. So that's interesting. I got to figure out why. Okay. All right, so let's look at this before we put the Tarot Illuminato on the board. First thing that stands out to me is that this Empress is falling under the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for the Chariot. Waiting for the right time for our movement. Some of you, it is moving homes. You know, you're literally picking up and moving. Jobs. You know, money increasing. So the Empress is here as almost as a vehicle herself. A vehicle to take what must have been your ideas, your goals, and then time to go, time to move. I feel like the Empress wants you to trust in yourself, trust in your ideas for some of you. You know, you may be getting some epiphanies and you might be brushing them off, or for some of you, you may be forgetting about them. You could be watching a TV show and you feel like this epiphany comes in. It happens to me all the time. And I still don't keep a journal beside me. I should. And maybe that is the advice here, because it does happen to me all the time. And then I'll think of that and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I got to remember to say that in my next reading. Well, of course, it slides away. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I have to say, often when I feel like my own personal stories are being used, it is for a reason. So it is definitely showing, you know, it's like learn from my mistake. Learn from my mistake of not keeping a journal. You know, I guess you could use like your voice recorder or something like that. Okay. Because it is something that's going to change. It's going to change, for some of you, your path. For others, it's elements of your journey. Someone is definitely trying to stop you from moving forward. Of course, this is not for all of you, but there are definitely someone is trying to stop you from moving forward. I feel like someone is being, and I have to say, I don't even really feel like it's from, I mean, I guess it could be a love partner, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling it's more someone wanting to stop you from taking this next step. I guess it could be a love partner that you broke up with, right? And because with the Chariot, you certainly be moving away, right? You could be moving away with the Five of Pentacles too. Moving away from someone. Going from that 10 to the 5. But nonetheless, their influence is here. And I just have to say, with the moon here, I feel like whatever they're telling you, and maybe they're not even telling you, maybe it's becoming gossip and you're picking up on it, but it's not based in truth. Okay, that's the one thing, it's not based in truth. All right, we're going to add the Tarot Illuminato. I want to add these up there real quick. So I have 14, 19, 1. So absolutely, what a beautiful, you know, to get a 1 and have the Chariot on the right-hand side, I think is quite beautiful. Time for movement. Time for you. All about Leo this month. And then down here, 19, 19, 21, 28, 28, another 1. Wow. Which, by the way, Master Year 11. 1, 1. Very interesting. Okay, so we're going to use the Tarot Luminata, and we're going to put a card on top of each card. I do feel like, I do feel like for a few of you, there is gossip going on about you. I feel, I have to be honest, I feel that this gossip is, it's based in jealousy. This could be people who love you. And when I say jealousy, how do I don't mean, it's almost like they can't help themselves. Because it feels like, or maybe they're feeling your energy, and you have the energy here of like being prepared to really soar. So you're probably feeling that energy yourself. You may even be feeling a little anxious, right? Not know why. Like, why am I feeling so anxious? It could be because you're about to, embark on something new, something wonderful, though. So I feel that this person, because it does feel like it's probably stemming from one person. It could be a family. It could be like sisters and brothers, cousins, a group of friends, something. But one person's stirring the pot. And it's because they're seeing you receive. I mean, I guess it's a human emotion. But the problem with that is, jealousy over someone else doing well. I don't know. Like, I would be afraid of the karma that would come back to me based just on that. Because we want to see our brothers and sisters do well. We want to see mankind do well. Not everyone, I suppose. Okay. That's what I just heard. Not everyone. I do love that this is an 11, though. I don't know, Leo. Maybe this is your year. Okay. Let's get our next cards. So we're going to go on the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. I have the Devil. Possible Capricorn. I just have to say, this landing on the Seven of Pentacles, I feel for some of you, if you felt tied to someone, if you felt tied to a certain way of being, a lower energy, however that is for you, if you felt tied to, even substance to get you through, that type of thing, I feel that this is a point, this is a time when you're able to let that go. I know that sounds easy, right? Just let it go. But I feel it's something you've been working on. I feel it's something that your soul family has been working on for you. Like that energy of behind the scenes. Energy you may not even know about. And again, you may feel it. I definitely feel like, what it feels like, Leo, whatever chains that were binding you are dropping to the ground. It's a sense of freedom, is what it is. Excuse me. I'm not even going to put you on hold. My phone is right. I got to turn my buzzer off. Okay. I didn't want to put you on hold because the energy is really flowing right now. Okay, let's look at the Five of Pentacles. We had a card flip. It's a Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. Did I just shut that off? Excuse me one more second. Okay. Now I just shut my ringer off and it came back on. All right. I don't know why that. I feel like that's for some reason. I feel like that's part of the reading. Oh my God. Okay, excuse me one second. I think I'm going to have to put you on hold. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Wow. So my phone rang 3 times in a row from the same person. Showed up as a restricted number. It was, it was my twin flame. So for some of you, you may be hearing from him or her, but it's strange because it rang 3 times. Well, I mean, he called, I didn't answer, called again, and called again. 3. So I don't know. But somehow I feel like that's part of this because very seldom do I forget to shut off the ringer. Okay, back into the reading. We'll figure it out. It'll come out if meant to. So we have the 2 of Pentacles on the 5 of Pentacles. So we are going to be making a decision. Look at that. We have the High Priestess on the Chariot. This is going to be a gut decision, no doubt. Not just that, but also I feel like this is also the ability because, especially with the Devil there, now I have 2 major arcanas bookending this 2 of Pentacles, bookending this decision, right? So I have my intuition could be versus my fears. In which direction am I going to go? Well, the High Priestess is on the Chariot. So it definitely says follow your gut. Follow your intuition here. Okay, let's keep going. So we're going to look at, or put a card on the Empress. Number 3. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So you have the 5 of Pentacles twice. This one came this way, and I kind of feel it this way. So I'm going to leave it that way. Okay, let's go to the 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands. I know I didn't get a card. My mind just went elsewhere for a second. 7 of Wands. So I need to refocus. 7 of Wands. We have the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to take this for the Moon. Oh, wow. I didn't know there was 4 cards here. Okay, so for the Moon, and I am going to take all of them, I have the 4 of Cups. I have the 10 of Wands. I have the 8 of Swords. And I have the freaking Tower. And landing on the Moon. And the first energy I felt with that is someone else's well, someone else is starting trouble. You know, there may be a real threat of I just feel like if someone's trying to stop you from moving forward, and in your gut, you know which direction you should be taking. Especially with the Two of Pentacles, you know, it's still a decision, but, you know, I feel within that energy, you're grounded enough to both analyze and pay attention to your intuition. I kind of feel for you, they'll go hand in hand, so I like that. But yeah, someone definitely starting trouble. Okay. And then we are going to use the crystal vision for clarifiers. And let me just go ahead and get it a couple shuffles and get it ready. These are all pre-shuffled, by the way. So, you know, Leo, I feel like what's happening for a few of you is I feel like you've been in a dark place. You know, you've been in a dark place for a little while. Probably, I don't want to say spiritually, because I feel like spiritually you have had the opportunity to gain a bigger and better understanding of yourself, your patterns. Okay, so we're going to look at Seven of Pentacles with the Devil. I know for some of you this is freedom. This is freedom from those chains. This is a choice, though. This is definitely a choice. It has nothing to do with the Two of Pentacles. I'm just feeling, you know, if I'm feeling codependent on someone or something, I feel like the opportunity or the energy, well, what I really feel is more like your spirit guides helping you to clear this. But some of you, it doesn't feel like you're ready, right? So you're not ready to give something up, which is your choice, right? This isn't about right or wrong. This is about what do you want for your life. And I do feel this energy will come back around, but maybe, you know, this is to show you that first, so you don't have to, or so you can jump on the energy that's available. But I do feel some of you, you're not ready. You know, you don't want to let go of someone or something. And I have to say, I feel it's a very small number, but I can feel your energy. All right, so let's look at that. Let's see what else we can find out about that. You know, 15. Okay, so this equals up to 22 would be a 4. So this is about stability here, okay? So some of these seeds of intention, they're here. They're coming to give you a sense of stability, give you a sense of fairness, give you a sense of what you've been through, and you're feeling that energy coming to an end. I know a lot of you are. You may be misinterpreting it, but I don't know. My mind just went blank. So let me continue what I was doing. So, oh yeah, it was a 4. That's what I was looking at. Well, look at that. We got the 4 of Pentacles and the Strength card. This is your card. I love the Crystal Vision Strength because what it shows me is the ability to gain control. The ability, the inner strength, the strength that you've always had, that sometimes we don't even know we have what we're made of. Like, we just don't even know until we're forced to bring that side of us out. I definitely feel, Leo, this is you gaining control over whatever this represents, even if it's a Capricorn. And then it's movement. So I feel like this Strength card is coming out on purpose. There's a purpose for it. That makes sense. There's always a purpose, but this Strength card is not about, okay, I have the inner strength, which you do. Okay, I can handle this, which you can. But this is about moving forward. I conquer and I move on. I look for the next adventure. That type of energy. So, but here we have this 4 of Swords, or 4 of Wands. What the hell? 4 of Pentacles. Maybe there's some confusion, right? So this is the energy of holding on to something too tightly, which doesn't benefit you. This can be good energy. This can be tough energy. I'm feeling right here, it's more of a heavy energy, of an energy I'm not really ready to let go of, again, whatever those chains represent to you. So we're seeing the duality right here. Yeah, I do know it has to be your choice, right? It has to be your choice. Okay, let's look at the 2 of Pentacles, which is sitting on the 5 of Pentacles upright. Hello, baby. The 10 of Cups. Making a decision about, you know what I feel, Leo? I feel like for some of you, it is literally, you are going from one energy to the complete opposite energy. If you allow, if you allow the universe to lead you almost, it's like you're going from this heavy, maybe negative type of energy into a more harmonious, lighter, happier time. 10 of Cups can certainly represent going into a relationship, right? Starting a family with someone. But it definitely represents harmony. Let's get one more on that. On a surface level, a few of you could be leaving someone, you know, leaving the Ten of Cups, but that doesn't even make sense to me right now. So I don't know why I just said it. All right, we got a lot of cards, but I'm going to take it because we're at the decision point. So I feel it's important that we really clarify this, okay? So we're at this decision point. We are looking at, again, the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So whatever this decision is, it has something to do with my material world. Something that's probably going to change my material world for the better. But do you see it? That's the thing. Do you recognize it? Because we know we have the majority, yes, but some still no. Okay? And maybe the reading will move you out of that energy. Let's see. Okay, so to clarify that, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups. Wow. We have the Hermit. I mean, my God, do you have Earth everywhere? You have the Page of Pentacles, more Earth than the Earth signs have had. And look at that, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Let me check this out. You know, for some of you, there's no doubt that you're dealing with an Earth sign. Well, I was going to say probably Virgo or Taurus, but no, we have Capricorn right here too. Now, whether this, you know, this Earth sign though, I feel like the Three of Pentacles. I feel like the person here, right? Because when I see this card, what I often feel is that this person is unseen by this person. She doesn't know he's there. Maybe she does, but I feel she doesn't. But he certainly knows she's there. Matter of fact, he is part of this, right? This is about teamwork. So it's almost like he's making the pentacle, handing it over, and she's stacking it up. You know, this could certainly be these ideas, these gut feelings coming to you, and you're not sure why. So funny. I do feel like, you know, this could have been in the month of March too, but I do feel like a lot of the energies, you know, Leos are like, what's going on? Why? Why do I feel like this? What's going on? I feel this is like behind the scenes. And what I love is it's Three of Pentacles is looking over this spread of this clarifying spread right now. So it's almost like she's looking above it to get clarity over this. Remember, we're in a decision mode here. So this is, I definitely feel like this is talking about this decision or decisions. I need to see this outside of myself, outside of just my own perspective. I need universal perspective here. I don't need other people's perspective. I need universal perspective. And that starts with me. That starts with me looking at my situation, like removing myself. Another way you can do that is if this was your best friend, if this was your daughter, your son, you know, what would you advise them coming from your unconditional love? I feel like that's what Spirit's asking you to do here. Okay, so let's get into this. So, you know, it definitely looks like somebody came in or someone is coming in who wants to offer this to you, Leo. Wants to offer some type of, well, it's a love offer. have the Six of Pentacles here. So, you know, this, and I have the Knight of Pentacles. So this may not be a fast-moving energy, but maybe it's not meant to be, right? Because if we move too quickly, don't we miss a lot? Because I do feel like someone is going into a relationship here. The Knight of Pentacles here, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, this both are about the patience. We need patience. The Knight of Pentacles is the energy of, even if, you know, like we put our seeds of intention out, we nurture those seeds of intention. But where are they? Where are they? Where are they, right? Knight of Pentacles is the teacher of patience. It's a slow but steady movement forward through this time period, right? This what feels like a slow time period. There has been a lot gained. Number one, I feel like there's been balance gained within yourself and perhaps within whoever this person is. This is universal energy. So if this is love coming in, then it's got to be a soulmate. Because this is not about, I mean, it becomes your free will, right? Do I say yes? Do I say no? But the energy itself, it's almost like being directed by the universe, by divine. Slow and steady. Why? Well, I have the Hermit underneath that. Because there are things I needed to learn about myself, my own spiritual path. For some of you, you may have had to learn that this is your journey, right? This isn't yours and Johnny's journey. This is your journey. And Johnny can jump on that, right? Can be part of that journey, but this is your journey, first and foremost. And the ability to learn the true spiritual help around you. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is also the energy of a guardian angel. So, you know, hello, guardian angel, protecting you. Inviting you to join that energy. It's been a long, slow process. And some have given up. And some haven't. I definitely feel, Leah, this has been about patience with you. This has been one of your life lessons. But it'll serve you for eternity. So I definitely see the slower movement. But bookend is the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles are mirroring each other. So I definitely feel that this is about, and I love that the Six of Pentacles is above that. So someone, because, okay, let's concentrate on the relationship part first. So someone's coming in. I don't know if this is someone from the past. I don't really have that right now. It could be. But someone's coming in. And they are going to be offering you, well, this is an opportunity to move into a relationship, eventually into the Ten of Cups energy, right? But there's a couple things I need to understand first. And I think one of them is I've got to learn within myself, and it's weird I'm saying this to Leo, but it's almost like holding yourself back a little bit. This is more like a Scorpio energy. Yeah, because Scorpio is all about love. Well, I mean, so's Pisces, so's Cancer. But Scorpio is really all about that romantic love. And that's the kind of energy I feel like it's fine to have that. But don't go from 0 to 10 like that. Enjoy each part of this, okay? Now, something else I want to say here too. I feel part of that energy is because, why did I have to learn patience at this point? Because this relationship's not meant to go from 0 to 10 like that. So the patience you've learned will now be applied here. If you've learned the patience, right? Because this is all about chilled, relaxed energy right here, right? This is not about, there is nothing here that's making me feel anxious or like I have the threat of going the wrong direction. I feel very confident here. And maybe because the High Priestess is so strongly, like her energy is being really amplified here. I feel like saying, Leo, just because you don't see it, even if you don't feel it, it doesn't mean it's not so, okay? I feel like this is a time, or this has been a time, when you really had to go deep. And let me tell you, this tower is kind of peeking out to me. And we all fear the tower, yet the tower can certainly be our friend. It's like, if we are not, we have a soul contract, and if we're not, let's say, okay, no, I'm not supposed to go into that. Anyway. So sometimes the tower comes in, which feels difficult, can be, doesn't have to be, but it is to move. It's universal energy to then move you forward, right? Move you to what you really want. All right, so I kind of love this. Now, if we're looking at moving, you definitely have that energy here too. You do. Some of you have the energy. I have to tell you, we have two different directions here. So some of you are moving somewhere that you've never lived before, and some of you are moving back to a place where you used to live before. This is where you want to be, okay? So this is not right or wrong. This is, which direction do I want to go? It's about following your intuition. I feel like you already know this, though. Like, you already know this energy. Yet, I do feel like in the month of April, this is the actual time that you're moving. You're putting something on hold here. And it's almost, I feel, it's almost like you believe that your dreams can come true, right? You believe it. But damn it, you want to see it. Like, I want proof. So the universe is saying, okay, hang on. So, love, this is beautiful. I mean, there's nothing negative here. This is going forward, by the way. I want to take one or two more cards on that, because I just want to see one thing. Okay. I don't need a card. It just came to me. So, I just have two completely different energies here. For some of you, you are going back to someone. But let me tell you something. It's not, okay, it's not here. And I don't necessarily mean it's not a Capricorn, but what I mean is if you're in a current relationship right now where you literally feel tied to it, and I don't mean in a good way. This is not about the two of you working out and falling back in love. I feel like that will be coming to an end, but it's up to you. So why do I keep saying that? Well, probably because the other person won't end it. No matter how bad it gets, they just won't end it. You know, maybe they're waiting for you to end it. I don't know. Or maybe it just doesn't end. It's really up to the two of you. It's almost like I'm not even supposed to get involved with that. So chances are it's just energy that's not ready to move forward yet. Okay, let's keep going. But, you know, we got your guardian angel here looking out for you. More than looking out for you, it's like directing your path. All right, so let's look at the Chariot and the High Priestess. So the Chariot is the energy coming in for the month of April. I definitely feel that. I don't feel like this Chariot has really come in yet. It could have. It's in the top line. But for the majority of you, I feel like it's yet to come. It's on its way. It's on its way. Some of you with the Two of Pentacles there, you literally have to call this Chariot in. It's waiting for you. I feel like it's waiting to take you, well, for some of you, into that Ten of Cups energy, right? Moving toward into the journey of the Ten of Cups. Let's say that. Let's put it that way. This could certainly be, you know, through your spiritual growth. Okay, so let's look at that. You know, this is a 9. So this is allowing something to come to an end, definitely. This is a 7. This is where our lesson's at. Oh, that's weird, right? 777. But 7 here. So I feel like this is kind of where our lesson's at. This is the ability to now take whatever we want here and move forward with clarity, by the way. Oh, let's look a little deeper. It may show us something that needs to go. I have the Hierophant. 5. And I'm looking at 2 here. 5, 6, 7. So I love the Hierophant with the High Priestess. I feel like this is a higher power. Like, I feel like this is your higher self, like, saying, step over, let me take over here. Let me show you the way. I do feel like for a few of you, it's saying that, well, look at this, beautiful sun. Beautiful energy there. And, you know, I do feel because the Hierophant showed up that for some of you, it is like that 10 of Pentacles does represent marriage. And I feel like it's important I say that word. Like, it for some of you, it's not even about moving in together. It's marriage, okay? And maybe you're someone who would not live with someone, okay? So that's why it's important I say that. And then the beautiful energy of the sun. My God, it's illumination. It's blessings from above. It is, listen, we're on the Chariot. This Chariot wants to take you to happier times. Times where you just felt like a kid. There were no chains that bound you. This is the complete opposite of that. These chains that bind us, this is energy that we've taken on. You know, I often think, when I think of the sun, I think of young energy before the burdens of the world came crashing down on our shoulder. This is beautiful, enlightened energy. Oh, I hope you guys can feel it, because I feel it. This is, you know, this is an awakening. This is an energy change like no other. I also feel like this is even, some of you may be becoming very intuitive. You may be even picking up on psychic powers that you have. I don't want to say powers. Psychic abilities that you have. We all have them. But yours are becoming clearer. And listen, that can be just hearing. You can hear your loved one. It can even be in your own voice, but you can tell there's a difference, okay? It's like when you do a reading, you know, I'm speaking, it's my voice, but I do know sometimes it's like I am being removed, not removed, but, you know, it's a higher power coming through. Because trust me, some of this energy, like some of the things I say when I've listened back to some of them, I'm like, whoa, doesn't sound like me at all. But anyways, this is such a beautiful energy, Leo. Oh my God. Okay. I pray you allow yourself to feel this. What do I mean by that? Well, when you're in heavy energy, feeling tied, feeling bound, right? Not in a good way. Our vibration lowers. Our energy lowers, right? So when sparks from the divine come in, many times we can miss it. It's okay. It'll come back around. You know, and by the way, I want you to think of one thing. If you're in that energy and you keep saying yes to it, there is a lesson that you're not learning. And that's why it keeps repeating. And it will continue to repeat until your soul recognizes the lesson within it. It's what your soul wanted. So think about that, okay? Just think about that, because, you know, if we accept, if we allow people to treat us like shit, then they keep treating us like shit. If we demand respect, those who want to treat us like shit will fade away. They won't be able to fit into our lifetime because their energy level, their spiritual level just won't match. So they can't. They can't. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so now we're looking at beautiful Empress and the Five of Pentacles in reverse now. So, first of all, I have to say, it tells me that someone is making that decision. Someone is moving on. Definitely moving on. You know, there may be a few of you who are leaving a relationship, and you then become a single parent. But the Queen of Swords, absolutely, you're cutting something out of your life. Something it doesn't deserve. Let me tell you, the Queen of Swords doesn't take bullshit. Not at all. She demands the truth. She demands respect. And if you don't give it to her, then you can say goodbye. That's how she lives. She can be abrupt, right? She can be very bold, very cutting with her words. But the bottom line is here, you know, and maybe that's what's going on. Maybe for some of you, you are operating out of that side versus the strength of the Queen of Pentacles. But this is about you cut something out of your life. You know, you stood up like the Queen or the King. You said no more. And I mean, she's holding, look at this, she's holding a beautiful butterfly. So all will be fine. But look at that, the Tower. Listen, this is almost like a choice here, right? I can do it, or the universe will do it. Doesn't mean they'll do it right now, right? But that's what it feels like. I can get rid of the messes in my life. I can clean up my life. I can, you know, get rid of those who just treat me like shit. I don't even know what else to say. That's what I feel like for some of you. Just being treated like shit. To different levels. So it's like, I can feel this energy coming. I can feel it. Oh shit, it doesn't feel good. I don't know. It's like the universe is saying, just jump ahead of us. Like, do the work on your own. And then we don't have to do it. We don't have to bring this type of energy to you. Not meant to feel bad, but it is about lessons. And I don't know, Leo. This is your lesson for some of you. And it's weird. It's so weird that I'm saying this in your reading because, you know, Leo, you don't let people treat you like shit. You really don't. But someone's got a hold of you. Okay. Anyway, very clear. You know, it's like one way or another, it's happening. And for some of you, I know that's going to sound scary, but I want to say trust me. Trust me, because what comes next is the Ace of Pentacles. You know, here is one of your major seeds of intention coming to the surface. Here it is. Yet it is coming on a card where other people are throwing their beliefs at you. I just want to say ignore them. Ignore them. They not know what they do. Just ignore them. This may start out as a single journey. But that doesn't even matter because this is a blessing. It definitely feels like a blessing coming to you. Well, it's a lesson that's been learned, and here's the reward. That's simple. So let's take a couple cards on that. I have the Two of Wands. I have the Unknown card. And I have the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. For some of you, this could certainly be moving you into the job of your dreams. You know, no matter what level you're going in at, doesn't mean that's the level you're going to stay. Remember that. Because you could certainly be, you know, going in, I don't know, like on the ground floor. But Leo, you won't stay there. I mean, you'll very quickly move up the ladder. I know that. This is also about whatever work you put in for yourself comes back to yourself. We had the Seven of Pentacles, right? Waiting for those seeds of intention. Part of that is about patience. During the time that we're being patient, we're asked to focus elsewhere. Focus on our passions, right? Continue on our dream, our journey. Excuse me. So here we are, with a beautiful Ace of Pentacles, starting you on this new adventure. I feel like the Unknown card here, which is really the High Priestess, you know, can be the Queen of Pentacles. Probably more like your higher self, to be honest. She's holding that crystal ball out. So I feel like this, what she's saying here to you is this is about the energy that is going to become available to you and what you do with it, right? This is a card about hard work, but it's the hard work. I hate to say that. It is a card about hard work, but you love what you're doing here. So is it really that much hard work? This is about you benefiting from your hard work, though, for sure. You know, some of you definitely are starting a new job, starting a new career path. And, you know, this could be all a gut call, but good for you. Definitely feels it. Definitely feels like the right move. You're taking this ace, you're taking this gift, and you're moving with it. This is your seed of intention now. Remember that. So you planted this, and now it's just coming back to you. So at this point in your life, you're ready for this move. You're ready for this new direction. And remember, this doesn't always mean we're changing our whole lives. We can just be changing an element, love, career, having children, that type of thing. Yeah, major pinnacles maybe. But hello. Okay. So we have the chair. I'm sorry, we have the moon. And within the moon, we already had our cards, which is again the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and these are not clarifiers, the Eight of Swords, and the Tower. It's like the universe setting you free. It may sting, right? It may be energy that you're completely confused by. Look at her. It's almost like she's looking at that tower in fear and fright. But yet again, I feel like this is energy you can change. I definitely feel this is coming from other people. So maybe you need to break free from other people's beliefs. And again, doesn't sound like Leo, but nonetheless, here it is. Like she's looking at that tower. And it's almost like she's saying to herself, if I don't do something, this is what's going to happen. Maybe you're not doing anything about the people talking about you. Maybe you're, it's not about doing something about it as in starting a fight, even acknowledging it to them. But maybe it's time for separation. Or maybe it's time not to even worry about what they say anymore. With the Four of Cups, with the Ten of Wands on that too. So you see the heavy energy around this? You know, even with the Ten of Wands, with the Tower. So we have two very heavy energies. But I'd be honest, Leo, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like I'm looking at him now, like kind of slumped over, and I feel like what's happening here is other people's dramas falling on your shoulders, but you're allowing it. You're allowing it. I'm also feeling like, maybe you're allowing it because of Mercury retrograde. So I'm hoping. I know it's changing. I know that. Whether you change or the universe. But that doesn't mean. I just feel like it's acknowledgement. Like the universe will let you see or allow you to feel. Who do I trust? Who I don't trust? So although this is heavy, it's really a blessing. Okay, let's do final clarification across the board. And I want to use the Tarot Illuminato again. All right, so we're going to do final clarification. And honestly, I think I want to pick this up. I just feel like I need more at my table. Remember, we had 11-11. That can mean many different things for you. We also had, 3 7s? Couple 5s. We'll see. Okay, final clarification. Final clarification for Leo. I have the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. With the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. First thing I want to say, Leo, this is a time in your life where you need to make sure you're grounded. Okay, however you do that, whether it's through meditation, whether it's hiking, kayaking, whatever you do, that definitely feels like this is something you want to look at. Okay, it just feels like making sure that you're staying grounded. It's almost like your protector. It is your protector. Okay, but we have celebrations over this 10 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles with that. I feel like some of you are moving to a new home, definitely. This is in the energy of moving home. Because I'm looking at this 3 of Cups, and it feels like 3 sisters celebrating. And they're raising their cups. So this is about joy. This is about thanks. They're giving thanks to the heavens. And it definitely looks like, I don't know, like maybe the older sister. So maybe one of you are going to be getting married. Certainly be friends, but I feel very close here, like very close. You could certainly even be going home to a wedding. I have the King of Wands. So that represents Leo, you. Can be Aries, Sag. I have the 3 of Swords. This King of Wands is looking at that 3 of Swords. Kind of like analyzing it. For some of you, even though this is representative of you, you could This could be another Leo, or another fire sign that just feels like past energy, right? Like this Three of Swords is past energy. But yet he's looking at it. Judgment. Wow. You know, I have to say also, this could be, you know, you could be going to a wake here. The one thing I'm noticing here is how both set of eyes here are on this Three of Swords. Judgment's coming over that, though. And someone else is analyzing it, thinking about it. Not overanalyzing, figuring it out. And I do feel like this is someone else, but this could be you. I feel like it's clarity over this, to be honest with you. You know, for some of you, this could be someone from your past, because I do feel that there was an energy of stopping things from going forward. And I feel like it's coming from the other person. Like for some reason, they put a stop to things moving forward. I gotta look at that. What is it? Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Tell me more. Yeah, I see the sword. Oh, I see the Three Swords in this deck, and I always think of past, present, future. Definitely past energy. Certainly be going through it right now. But it's also thinking about, you know, if this is past energy, clearing it so it doesn't become future energy. Doesn't become part of our future. It has no part in there. It happened. It hurt. It was hell, you know, clearly all that. But someone's recognizing their part in that. Okay. And again, it could be you. You can be like, no, I don't want to take this energy forward with me. And I really hope you don't. Because it really doesn't look like there's a place for it, to be honest. The Five of Swords and the Moon. So this could be definitely Pisces or Cancer that they moved away from us. There could certainly be truths coming out about this person. You know, Five of Swords is hard energy, but within the crystal vision, I kind of like it because I feel, I don't know why, but I feel within this deck that these people are, even though there is pain attached to them and everything else, you know, and we all go through this. But I feel like, I definitely feel like love, even though the relationship broke down, the love didn't, right? But love is not, I mean, love is everything, but also, you know, we need more than love to make a relationship work. You know, probably communication breaking down. Someone going quiet on you. You going quiet on someone else. You're good for that, Leo. You know it. Could be back and forth. However, this is the energy you're not to take forward. Doesn't necessarily mean the person, but if the energy can't be cleared, right? Because both are analyzing that Three of Swords, and with Judgment there, it is then to be able to let it go. Doesn't fit where you're going. Right? it'll only bring your energy level down, which really slows down your progress, so to speak. So I like that you're looking at it if it's you. And again, I have to say, with Judgment also looking over it, I am looking at it from above it. I'm not putting myself in it. I'm not putting myself in the pain. I am looking above it. Can I just say, and I know you're going to be so mad at me when I say this, but I feel like I have to say it. I feel like Judgment, looking at the Three of Swords, you know, we have to get our heart broken sometime. This is what truly gives us our growth. Sometimes we have to go through a little hell to get to heaven. You know, it is those challenges that give us our greatest soul growth. And maybe if you could just see it from that perspective, it'll help ease a little bit of any pain you're feeling here. Okay, I feel like I'm doing a whole new spread. I had the Ten of Wands. Beautiful. So this is energy that wants to come to an end. You can see the sun starting to peek out. This is your light at the end of the tunnel. Can you see how taking on everyone else's burdens has truly weighed you down? At the same time, these burdens, some of these burdens had to happen. They're just part of your destined path. Nothing more, nothing less. This is about what we do in the midst of it. Do we fall down and crumble, or do we rise? This is you rising. All right, let's give it one more shuffle to see if anything else wants to come out. Oh, hello. Hello, I love that. The Wheel of Fortune had to make its appearance. Beautiful. Destiny. Destiny. Things looking great. You're coming from the Ten of Wands to the Wheel. I have to experience all parts of the wheel. That's what it's here for, right? Sometimes I'm going to be at the top. Sometimes I'm going to be at the bottom. But when I'm at the bottom, I climb my way out, right? I don't accept it. Figure out, what is my challenge here? I take it on, and I get moving. This is about that wheel spinning for you now, putting you back at the top. You know, it feels like a gift, yet it is you who created that gift. Okay, see if anything else wants to come out. Eight of Swords. Kind of where we started here, right? It's showing me the part of this journey includes this. You know, it just feels like it's about freeing yourself from the things that hold you back, the things that keep you down, the people who keep you down. It's about trying to learn the lesson quickly so we can then move out of it. We're not meant to stay in. And by the way, if something keeps repeating in your life, there is a lesson you're not learning. There's something your soul wants to learn, and you're not allowing it. So it'll just keep coming back. It can show up in different people. It can show up in different ways. But it will keep coming back. Think about that. It doesn't have to. You can look at it, learn from it, and move on. I don't know why. I almost feel like I'm Columbus here, and I am getting ready to go out and discover lands because there's nothing you can't do. That's why they're letting me feel this way. There's nothing, especially you, Leo. You are the go-getter. You are the star. You truly are. When you walk in the room, people stop and notice. People feel your energy. You got to trust in yourself. You know, it's funny because it's like everybody else knows that you're a star, but do you? Do you? I think if you don't, you're going to start learning that about yourself, and that's quite beautiful. My beautiful friends, this is about destiny. This is about how long we want to stay on the bottom and how long do we get to stay on the top. It's up to us. This is a month where Spirit is coming to some of you with messages to move you along, where clarity is coming. Some of you, true abundance. But if you notice, it all started with you and your seeds of intention. Please understand what that means is you are creating your life. Those seeds of intention were planted a long time ago. And that's how it works, right? You may say, well, what took so damn long? Well, maybe that's what that seed required. Maybe you're asking for the best of the best. The universe is saying, okay, it's your seed, but we got to be able to match that energy. Because sometimes we scream at God, right? We scream at the sky. The hell? And it's like divine looking back down saying, yeah, my child, please step out of your own way. Abundance is naturally yours, period. Know that about yourself. Know that. Okay, guys. Wow. I thoroughly enjoyed that reading. I really did. And listen, I'm happy to take on some of this energy too because, you know, I'm Virgo, so I am your neighbor sister. So, beautiful. This is real ability to change one's life, to change one's view of life. But my beauties, it starts with you. There's no way around it. And maybe once you learn just that, your life changes. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I want so much joy and happiness for you. You know, my son was a Leo, is a Leo. I don't know. Was a Leo, is a Leo. I don't know what, you know. You don't really keep the earthly timetable, so to speak. Only when they're referring back to us. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I thank you so much. I thank you for subscribing to my channel. You know, it lets me know that, number one, my work doesn't go unnoticed, that my work is reaching the people it's meant to reach. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of words, right? But that's not what this is. These are messages that need to get to your soul. But you got to take them on. Anyway, okay, there I go talking. I love you. Again, thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for helping each other out. Thank you even for filling in for me. I have been horrible. I'm just going to be honest. You know, still going through a tough time, and I'm having a hard time, like, answering my emails. I don't know why. And I'm going to do it. So, you know, I just ask for you to bear with me. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.